How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Universal Veteran here again with another video. And in today's video, we are going to start working on the massive amount of Death Guard units that I have just recently acquired. Um, it is such an absurd amount of Death Guard that I have no idea when I'm going to get it done. I know for a fact that I'm not going to be buying any more miniatures anytime soon. Um, and because of that, I need to get through this Death Guard um, in a manner that makes me satisfied, but also pumps them out um, quite frequently. Um, I have, I don't know, I have a lot, quite a lot. So first, we're going to work on the Terminator. This is one of the Terminators that I built the base for this last week. And how's it going, Night Trap? Glad to see you in here, man. Um, but no, I lost my train of thought. But I think what I'm going to do going forward is I'm just going to kind of rotate. Um, I'm going to try and rotate through what I have. Everything that's primed, I'm just going to paint right off the bat, and then get all the stuff that's already primed, and then work on the gray shit. I know you really can't see this, but for those who don't know, um, this weekend I went and found Marketplace bid for Death Guard and just random Marines at a really, really good price. So I went and bought them all, and the lot came with literally 60 Plague Marines, or not Plague Marines, Poxwalkers. Came with like 70 of these random zombie units. Came with fucking, I don't even know how many Death Guard, but like probably 50 Death Guard. I got a brute, hell brute, like three of these blight drones. Like there's just so much. There's literally so much, and that's not even including all the Space Marines I need to do and the custodies that I still have yet to finish. So over the next coming weeks, it's just going to be pretty hectic with um, the painting. What I will say though is I'm not going to just paint all Death Guard. It's just I know that will get boring after a while, so I'm going to go into some kind of rotation of where I do Death Guard, Space Marines, Custodies, and then when I go get rid of the Custodies, then it'll be just Death Guard and Space Marines, the Flesh Terrors. So going forward in the future, that's I think what my plan is. I have plenty of Space Marines. I have plenty of Death Guard. I have like 5 Custodies left. So yeah, the Custodies will get done really quick. Um, but we're going to um, work on this Terminator today. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm going to try and paint this as not necessarily fast, but I need to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight. And how's it going, STR? I'm glad you made it, man. Um, but I want to at least work on this guy since I put him together um, this weekend. But yeah, I managed to get everything organized. All the fucking Plague Marines are separated. I made a new drawer for them all. Everything's just, um, and to answer your what you said, Night Trap. A lot of these, I don't. I mean, we've spent the better part of a couple days or the better part of a day trying to figure out exactly what I have. It's just these metal fucking Marines are like the detail just sucks ass. Like as an example, let me find one. Let me find one right here. So this guy, I don't know how well you can see him. Probably not that well. Let me increase my brightness up a little bit. We will adjust the focus as well. But like these Marines are just I don't know how to fucking say it, man. I don't even know how I would paint metal. Like they are so just piss poor. That's I I don't know. Like this one doesn't even have an arm. Like I don't even know how I would paint something like this. So I'm just gonna like fucking hold off until I learn more about them, you know. They're just so weird. I'm just not used to how they look, and it's just so fucking weird. Um, but I mean, I managed to get a lot of bits. I just spent the last 30 minutes organizing all of that. So in that aspect, thankfully, we got um, quite a lot to mess around with. Um, I know I probably should have just set this all up before I started, but what the hell? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Like basic primer, do you mean just like regular primer and that's all you put on it? You don't actually like detail it at all? You just put a little bit of color on it and just bam, boom, it's done? I'm assuming that's probably what you mean. All right. I'm just gonna get straight into this to be honest. Um, uh, uh, Let me get Wraith Bone out. Oh, wait, shake this up properly. Um, I wasn't able to prime the snurgling at all, so I definitely need to do that. But I'm just gonna work on this guy right off the bat. I don't know how um, Death Guard Terminator. I'm gonna get some kind of inspiration on a few of the videos. Oh, okay. That's relatively simple. So we'll just start off with the the copper bits, and, and paint them however you like. If you want inspiration, look up images. Okay. Yeah, I definitely will. I mean, I will dip my hand into painting them, but I just can't guarantee that they're gonna turn out anyway fantastic. Um, they might look a little funky, just because the detail probably wasn't the greatest back then in terms of what they were capable of doing with their machines when they first started printing miniatures. But I will for sure try my absolute best to paint them up when I get to them. They're not at the top of my priority in terms of getting them done, but still, I will for sure try. But I have my work cut out for me in terms of what to do over the coming months. I mean, even if I want to say months, I don't know. The poxwalkers are going to be are going to be pretty brutal. Um, I'm going to have to come up with some kind of method to just not get bored and tired of them. Because if I start just fucking doing poxwalkers, I'm gonna get to the point to where I'm just like lathering on paint and just not caring what they look like. And I don't want that. I don't. I mean, I got them for free basically, and I want to do them justice to a certain extent. So I'm going to try and man through it, so to say. I know. I don't know why that fucking post lasted so long because when I found it on Facebook, it was on there for literally like it said it was posted 3 days prior. So the fact that nobody was able to actually see through its cost and like the deal um, associated with it is crazy to me. Because if it was anything else, like let's just say Lego, like there would have been fucking people lined up around the block fucking wanting to message the person for something like that. Like it would almost be equivalent to like selling 100 pounds of Lego for fucking $100. And like if anybody saw that, they would instantly fucking try to buy it. But I don't know why it was on there for so long. I guess I was just lucky in that aspect. I realize personally with the metal minis you don't see a lot of detail because of the glisten. So once you prime them, and oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't actually see that at all. Maybe once I actually go ahead and prime them, what you said will actually make better sense in terms of painting them. But the one thing I am happy about is a couple of those miniatures, I have 3 to 4 different variants of them. So I will be able to actually paint them in different ways in the future. They don't all have to be the same consistency of the color spectrum. I'll actually just be able to change them around and experiment a little bit. Um, but I don't know. I'll get to that when I get to it. I might end up deciding on just painting them the same, but I don't know. I haven't got to that point yet. There's a lot to do. But yeah, we're going to paint this one tonight. I'm not quite sure if I finish it, we'll be able to finish it, but I'm going to try my best. Um, this one doesn't really seem like it needs too much detail involved with it. I will add that extra layer of detail. Um, they have a certain texture to them that adds to the actual paint stuff. Yeah, I bet it will, and then like I'll get fucking hooked on them like, oh, I need more metal miniatures. Which is going to be almost impossible to fulfill that desire, but I mean, I guess it will be fun while it lasts, and if I ever want to try it out again, all I have to do is just strip the paint and try it another way. I just don't know with a lot of these models what they actually go for and like what they're associated with, if they're just basic Chaos Marines or if they're a part of a certain faction or warband or I really don't even know. Let's see. Okay, this I can paint. I do got to make sure to not get sucked into this because I have to go to work in the morning. And granted, everything in my house is done, but still, I don't want to end up in a position to where I'm up until midnight because I wanted to finish this paint job. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, she's been fucking determined to find the actual retail value of everything. And I was just happy knowing that I got like fucking half off. They have a symbols of them as well in contrast. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will definitely, while I'm getting ready for bed tonight, I'll look into some of those miniatures and see like other people's paint schemes with them and how well it came out. I mean, it makes sense because back then, I mean, that's all people had. So like when you had a new player come into the actual game and they're like, "Oh, I want to get into the painting." Like for them, like the metal miniatures were the shit. That was their jam. So I can understand how like people back then would like, "Oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever." You know? Hold up. This fucking miniature just came off. There we go. So yeah, they probably thought it was just the coolest thing in the world. So like in that aspect, I can understand their excitement and hype around it. Maybe I've just gotten so used to modern technology that I can't really appreciate the older shit for what it is. Let's see. Yeah. there were still plastic miniatures. Oh, okay. I wonder how that translated into like cost. Like, I wonder how much some of those miniatures were back in the day and like what that equates to now, you know? I mean, I understand why they got rid of the metal miniatures just because they would have been unrealistic to print off or fucking make a billion fucking miniatures with just even aluminum, you know? But still, I would like to see that like conversion of the cost versus then to now. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I'm not really an old school lover of things like old school cars and whatnot. I mean, I guess give it 50 years and then I will be saying the same thing about like music or whatnot. But um, yeah, let's see what else. Oh, the weapon. All right. Yeah, I mean that is true. But the artwork that was alongside was top tier. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have anything of like that time period that I would say that I'm like a big fan of. I mean, even though I'm only 31, so it's like technically I grew up in the 90s. Um, for me, I just kind of move along with history in terms of like my likes and dislikes. I don't really focus on any one thing, but who knows? That could technically change. I mean, I've been big into like listen to 90s rap for my music genre, but that's not because I fucking prefer that music or anything. It's just that's just what I've chosen recently, and then maybe I moved to hip hop or rock or whatnot, you know. But I don't know. Who knows how my desires and taste and whatnot will adapt and change over the course of the next 30 years. Well, I mean, there was a time where I was listening to nothing but country, but oh, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely look at it. Maybe that will give me inspiration to actually try them out. So I'm just going over it with the copper coats at this point. Um, Not trying to use too much. You know, I didn't even realize Tyranids were even a part of the third edition codex. That's crazy. I'm assuming, well, I didn't realize Tyranids were actually that far, like, mainstream, that far back, you know? I thought they were like a recent within the last like 20 years of like them being revealed as like the big baddies, you know? But I didn't know that they were actually a part of the lore all the way that far ago. I mean, maybe like the Necrons. Like I think I remember hearing something about the Necrons being a part of the lore, but their lore was all wacky or fundamentally changed back then um, in terms of what they were and everything about them. But I didn't realize the Tyranids were that far fucking ago in the lore. Like horrendous in like terms of like their fucking models. It's funny how like as I paint, I realize I don't really fucking need that big of a like a droplet of paint. I feel like how much fucking paint I've used and wasted over the last month is ridiculous. Like just to paint this guy, like I haven't even used the full fucking droplet yet, you know? Just a weird thought and something I observed, but fuck. Like I need to like remember that I don't need a lot. I just need to dabble on just a little bit when I squeeze the fucking bottle. Oh, okay. Let me finish this copper and I will look up the Tyranids as this dries. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. Well, yeah, it's one thing about saying it earlier and actually witnessing it, you know. Well, I mean, I didn't like the Citadel containers to be honest. It dried out a lot of my paint too fast, and ever since I've added them to the dropper bottles, I really don't even need to add water to it because the consistency on this is pretty much perfect in terms of um, the guy. But let me look up your Tyranids. Give me a second. All right, Tyranids second edition. Oh my god. What the fuck? They what the fuck? They are the goofiest fucking looking units I think I've ever seen. Yeah, they are fucking gross. Jesus Christ. All right. I didn't finish actually with all of the copper. So yeah, I didn't even realize that the Tyranids were that fundamental to Warhammer. I thought that it was just a recent addition. Like, I mean, granted, within like my lifetime, but I didn't think they were around literally from the very fucking beginning. It almost makes me curious about like their old lore and like what's changed about them over the last 30 years or so. Because I mean, I can imagine just like the Necrons, their lore has fundamentally changed in all aspects. All right. Well, I'm going to go over that one more time and then we'll move on to the next color. I can imagine like their models are pretty rare. I mean, you almost have to like get what I got the other day in terms of being able to acquire um, the models to paint. Just extremely fucking lucky. Hold up. Hmm. Well, I can add more copper to this. But from what I've seen, most of it's been expanded on rather, oh, okay, rather recently. That's still crazy. The fact that they've existed for that long, but yet the lore's just kind of stagnated for that many years, you know? Like, I'm surprised that, like, 40K is as popular as it is. I mean, considering, like, how. I mean, I get that the fact that they can, like, create an endless amount of stories based on any year that they want to from the 30th millennium all the way up to the 40th, but still, it's like, holy fuck. The fact that nothing has progressed, like, since its inception up until recently is like how anybody would be interested in knowing that. I mean, granted, I started listening to the books literally at the moment of like when they started moving forward with the series, but I don't know. Like, I can only imagine how hard it was to say a fan of something back in the early 90s when there was barely anything in terms of like books or novels or just stories to get a part of. I bet their foundations were really rocky in the beginning. I know, like if there wasn't like a bunch of lore, like I wouldn't be really interested in it. You know, like as an example, recently, like Trench Crusade, that's something that I've been like looking into recently. That seems interesting, but like in terms of like lore wise, I mean, you have the factions itself like pretty detailed, but like there's no real novels or anything for it. Oh, it's expanded rather than changed. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna get my son to sleep soon. All right. wrong one. Oh, damn it. So I guess we'll do silver next. Yeah, I can imagine. A bunch of stuff has been changed over the years, but mostly, like you said, expanded upon and added to. God damn, I really can't see this shit. Oh, Lord. I hate the fact that it's like I get home and it's like I want to paint, but like fuck, I have no energy to do it. Like every fiber of my being right now just wants to paint, but like my just energy fucking levels are just tanked at the moment, and I just want to just hit the hay and go to bed, you know? I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm mentally here, but well, no, I'm physically here, but I'm mentally drained at the moment. And it's not like it's decreasing my ability to accomplish this at all. It's just mostly like fuck thoughts of just like, oh, it's okay, do it tomorrow, are intruding too much. God damn it, too fucking much. It's almost like that urge when you go into like a candy store as a kid, and it's just like, oh my god, eat, 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 you know, like get everything, buy everything, but it's like you have to almost hold yourself back. I'm gonna have to go over this. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that because that's just no. I already leave earlier than I normally would because I used to leave your house at 3:30, and I'm not about to fucking change it to 2:30 or 1 in the afternoon because at that point it's like I'm barely at your house for 24 fucking hours. So, no. I have the rest of the week to do these models, so even if I don't get this done today, it's fine. I don't necessarily need to finish this guy today. I literally have enough time to fucking enough models, enough time do to get this done, you know. I'm not lacking time unless I'm going to fucking keel over tomorrow or fucking learn that I have stage 4 cancer. Uh, I'm not itching for extra time. I mean, I would like extra time, damn it, but technically I'm not hurting for that time. But yeah, I had a good weekend. Normal thing, really not much to talk about, minus like getting these new figures and whatnot. I mean, nothing really exciting in terms of fundamental changes in my life happen, just daily routine and whatnot. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. I do not know. It's hard to keep this stream interesting talking about things that don't happen, and I can't just expose everything about my life. Got to keep the anonymity a little bit. Oh, I can imagine. I think I've experienced that at least one time, um, where I almost drank fucking paint water. I've done that too when I used to chew tobacco. I had situations where that would happen, where I would be spitting in a cup, and then I would like go to take a drink. Thankfully, I've always caught myself in those instances, but yeah, I've almost had an oopsie a couple of times with that. So thankfully, I quit chewing tobacco, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. But fuck, it was definitely not a good feeling knowing that I almost drank my fucking like 3 days worth of spit. It's funny. I had a guy when I was live streaming on Saturday. I had a guy said that I don't look older than 25, and for some reason that like put a smile on my face because it was like, have I like fucking regressed in age because of me quitting smoking and whatnot? Like, I had to like actually look at myself in the mirror to like, is what he's saying like truthful? Like, do I look more youthful than like other people my age? But it's like one of those situations where it's like I don't really see other people my age because I'm a fucking loner. So I don't really have any kind of comparison. Yeah, this is the chainmail one. Yep, I know. I've just never looked any older than I do now. I'm fucking reaching my senile years. I'm gonna start developing dementia. So you better be fucking ready to take care of my ass. Oh my god, I haven't heard of Notorious in so long. That that was my fucking username back in 2000. Fuck, when was that? Um, that was Modern Warfare 2 days. I used to upload fucking videos with Jesus Christ. How long, Lesk? How long have you been a fucking known my channel for? Because that is older than fucking some like people in my class that I went to school with in high school have died like longer than that or like shorter than that name has been fucking out in the void. Holy fuck. Yeah, that was like when I was 17. So 10, 13, 14 years ago. Jesus Christ. That like brings back all of the fucking memories of quick scoping and whatnot. And I remember being so proud back in the Modern Warfare 2 days where I would like I had the intervention up to fucking 10,000 kills on Modern Warfare 2, and like I got matched prestige like 3 times in a row. Fucking on multiple different accounts over the course of a couple years just because of that's how much I obsessed over that fucking game. That's crazy. I can't believe you've been subscribed to my channel for that long. Like, and I don't even have that many fucking subs. Holy fuck. God damn. I don't have those fucking skills anymore, man. I am fucking piss poor. I don't play Call of Duty anymore. I don't even think I could fucking quick scope a noob fresh fucking from the game anymore. And it's sad too because I dedicated like fucking 14-hour days on Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. Mayhem, holy fuck. I think I remember your name. Oh god. So fucking trying to remember all that. That's so goddamn long ago. Like I have friends on my Facebook that like I met during like Black Ops 2 and I'm still friends with them on Facebook, but fuck, I didn't ever expect. Do you still have that? Oh yeah. I think I remember exactly what video you're referring to as well. I'm going to hold up. I'm looking up your profile. Or fuck, I don't even think we have that video on there. Damn it. Well, Night Trap. That's like I know. Like if I think about it right now on Modern Warfare 2, I think I could go back exactly to like knowing what to do just because it's kind of muscle memory at this point. But like the same skill that I had when I was 17 is, I don't think I would be able to replicate it, but I would be able to like um, do it again, you know. But that's crazy. I wish I still had that video on my channel, but I don't. I don't know where the fuck it is. I mean, I must have deleted it a long time ago at some point because I've had this channel since I was fucking right before I went to the military. I think I remember that. I honestly think I do because yeah, I think I remember that. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, that was so long ago. I never thought like I remember after Modern Warfare 2 I was in so many different like clans and fucking just different groups of like Halo, Call of Duty, fucking World of Warcraft, like so many, and the fact that I still remember that is that's ridiculous. It's gonna get to the point to where I'm gonna remember this shit when I'm like fucking 80. Like that's actually woken me up, to be honest. Like just remembering that shit has turned on my brain to the point to where I am completely wide awake now. That's like having to like recall these fucking past memories. I just remember, like you said, Mayhem, just fucking sitting on Rust for hours on end, just fucking constantly. Like, I don't think it was really trick shotting. It was just mostly fucking like learning the different spawn points over and over and over. So when we would 1v1 other people, we would fucking just like completely destroy all of them. Like, that's crazy. Like I can still fucking see it in my head, just like absolutely fucking up people back then. Huh. Well, I appreciate that, Night Trap. Thank you for your words. Holy fuck. That's I fucking can't believe it. Like I never thought that memory would like I thought that shit was that was in the fucking void. You know what? Actually, Les, I gotta tell you this. There is the leader of Gods, XXX Gods. I have him on my Facebook. I've had him added since I added him on Facebook way back when. Um, fuck, I forgot his name. It's Jeff Side. Um, Jeff Side, he's been friends since fucking the ex God days. And I just remembered that's where he fucking why I've had an added for so long. Um, but yeah, I've still had him added all of these years. I've never talked to him in person, or not even in person. I've never really talked to him in chat at all, but I've always had him added, and he still uploads to this day. As for the fresh bits, I don't know, to be honest. I have so much to do that until all of this is gone, I will probably decide on what I have. But for the most part, like I'm strapped in terms of bodies and legs. I don't have anything else. Like I have fucking a million shoulders with weapons, but I barely have any like weapons or legs at all. So I'm gonna have to end up buying like a separate like Chaos Marine box and then add these bits to it. I really don't know unless I get lucky and find a million fucking bodies and legs. Freshly, sorry, not fleshy. Yes, Legends 92. I was that really his name? Was that really his fucking name? I don't think I remember, to be honest. Holy shit. Sorry, I got distracted. Um, where's the black? I gotta get my son to sleep in a minute. Um, where the fuck's the black? There it is. Yeah, I would hope. I really do. I hope I do. I didn't see that. No. Um, if you post it like on a video, um, I wonder if I can edit my stream a little bit to allow that. Who can send messages? Let's see. No, I didn't see the video at all. Oh shit. Hold up. Hold up. I fucked something up. All right. I think that's good. Yeah, I don't see a link at all. If you yeah. Oh, okay. Unless you like post something on your channel directly, I don't think I can see it. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that they wore cataphractii armor. Okay, yeah, that works too. I'll let you know if I see anything come up, but I haven't seen anything yet. I just see I'll put a period in it and maybe that works. Besides that, I don't see anything else. I guess that didn't work. because nothing else has popped up. Um, you could tell me what to type in on YouTube. Maybe that will help somewhat. If you just tell me what I need to search, um, like what the video title is or something like that, then I will go ahead and do that on YouTube, and then I can watch it while I'm sitting here waiting for the stuff to dry. The heavy armor used in the Age of Darkness, aka the whole. Okay. Oh, okay. So a lot of these Marines are Horus Heresy models, is what you're saying. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense, um, since a lot of them are old as fuck. I wish I would have fucking painted this weapon black. All right, hold up. Um, XX. All right, hold up. Productions. Not. How do I fucking? Okay, there we go. Copy. This is probably one of my old videos. Holy fuck. Hold up. Yep. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Hold up. I gotta watch this. This was an old ass fucking video. Jesus fucking Christ. Hold up. I wonder if I can post it in chat and I'll let you guys see it. There you go. Bro, I can fucking just I can see this in my fucking mind's eye. Like these are fucking memories that like haven't been retrieved in so long. Like, and I can remember these exact fucking games that I did this in. It's like all fucking rushing back to me all at once. And I don't even know why it's in my fucking long-term memory. What the fuck? That was so fucking hard. It was at 133 fucking having to click the button with the knife at the same time. I remember how difficult that shit was of like having to instantly click the knife button to allow like that little bit of animation to play in the kill feed. Holy shit. Like I could just see it now in my hands of like how I fucking had to like almost grip the controller in a weird ass way to allow something like that to happen. Um, but yeah, it crazy. Really was fucking crazy. It's so fucking crazy that you guys that video is still fucking up on YouTube 14 fucking years ago. I can't believe that. Like I don't expect you guys to watch it and really understand any of it, especially you, Megan. But Fucking Christ, that brings back so many goddamn memories. Like, I remember that exact fucking time. Well, and see, that's the thing, fucking Lesk. I haven't played fucking Call of Duty in a while, and it's mostly because I can't fucking keep up with the people anymore. Like I literally feel like an old goddamn man because it's like anytime like I tried buying the newest Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 when it came out, the newest one that came out, and I fucking played that for literally 2 weeks straight, and like I felt so terrible, and the aspect of I wasn't able to like keep up with anybody. Like I was having like 5 to 6 kills at a time, and I couldn't do anything about it, so I returned the game, and I haven't played it since. Ander, it's time for bed. Yes, it's bedtime. It's 9:34. It's 9:34. It's time to go to bed. Um, you can take a drink of it right now, Ander. You don't need to finish anything. Um, but yeah, I physically cannot play Call of Duty anymore in any kind of like good manner because it just pisses me off too much. Um it reminds me of how good I used to be. Yes, you can take the water upstairs. I remember like trying to like play Modern Warfare 2 and I just couldn't do it. No. Going on with the new stuff too. The skill-based matchmaking is like a roller coaster of either you're doing good or yeah. And see, it's like the first few games when I got Modern Warfare 2, when I played it, I was like fucking getting 80, 90 kills. But like the moment I did that, the next game after that was just like completely fucking changed. And the aspect of like I was getting maybe 5 or 6, you know? It's like they brought me up to the level of other people, and I couldn't keep up with it. All right, go brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just think I've gotten past that. Yes, I'm going to. Ander, don't go brush your teeth, please. No, you have not. Go. Um, yeah, I just can't do it anymore. It makes me way too mad, and I get really, really frustrated with the game when I play it. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Is I don't like how it makes me feel anymore. Like I don't really enjoy that competitive aspect of the games anymore, to be honest. I wish I did because like that was the golden age of me playing video games, but at the same time it's like I realize and I recognize the fact that I'm older and my reaction speed is not what it used to be when I was 17. Even if I wanted to be so, I'm not at that age bracket anymore and I'm not at my prime. My prime was at 25. I'm 31. So, like I'm never going to get back that time. So I might as well just accept that and enjoy the things that I'm doing now, you know? Like I still enjoy playing video games. That's always going to continue, but first person shooters, you can kiss my ass with that, to be honest. Like I have no interest in playing any first person shooters anymore for the rest of my life. And see, like for me, Lesk, I'm hold up, coming to yeah, the PvP is ridiculous. Night Trap. It's literally ridiculous. Um, for me, I'm mostly into survival games like 7 Days to Die or DayZ um, or other survival games. You know, that's like my jam. What I enjoy playing when I play video games, or Space Marine 2, just because of Warhammer 40K. But I don't. Yeah. I cannot do first person shooters anymore. All right, you done? Yeah, I played Daisy for a while and I actually really enjoyed it. Um, where's the remote at? Do you know?
No.
1 second. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get my son into bed.
And find the remote.
All right, come on. I don't know where it's at. Did you watch your show last? Come on, let's go.
Let me see. I'll go check.
This fucking battery is dying.
It's not up here. I looked.
Are you sure? 1 second, guys. Let's fucking find it. God damn it, I put it in the same spot every night, too. I don't know. You sure you didn't touch it?
No.
I don't know, Ander. If I don't find it, you're just gonna have to deal with it. You have it. Come on. I gotta go to bed soon, too, Ander. Come on. No, you're not. Grab your water bottle, your white bottle. Don't worry about that one. Grab the other one.
How many times?
I don't know. 1 second, guys. I'm back.
How many times?
Just take that upstairs. Ugh. All right, let me read your message. Give me a second. Um, did you ever? I'm playing single player games. I play like Minecraft, Doom, Fallout. Yeah. Um. um. I haven't really touched any other video games since I started painting miniatures. To be honest, um, I've literally just been doing this. I haven't really had any interest in doing anything else. Um, but that's just me. All right, let's get back to painting this. Um, I was actually thinking of go to bed, Ander. I was actually thinking about getting what is it? Um, Dawn of War 3, the Warhammer 40K. I saw a few videos of it and I was like, oh, it looks so fucking good. Um, just because of the RTS. I love fucking RTS games. Like if I could play that for the rest of my life, I would be happy. Um, but yeah, that would definitely be. I want to get that game in the future. Not sure when, but I for sure want to fucking get that. All right, let's see. Do black on this. Guy's shoulder pads. But yeah, that brings quite the nostalgia to me. Um, with that XX God Notorious shit. I can't believe. I didn't really think that was a memory that I still retained, to be honest. That was so long ago that, like, it's even older than my son. It's crazy, to be honest. I don't know if he's still in here, but I appreciate the fact that he came in here and showed me that. That definitely brings back some good memories and actually woke my ass up, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint, get all the base coats down, and then I'm going to move on to I'm going to do the shade, the Agrit's Earth Shade, and I'm just going to leave it there, you know. Um, I'm not going to go any deeper with it. I'm just going to leave that for tomorrow, um, just because, um, yeah, I'm not going to have enough time to do any more than that. And I have a lot of cleaning up to do with this model. And I would rather save all the highlighting and all the cleanup with the green for the other day. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Les. And thank you for bringing back those good memories. It was definitely something that I didn't think that I would ever think about again. So if you ever decide to come in here again, feel free. I'll be here. I'm going to be doing Warhammer painting in the future. Maybe some gaming, but for the most part, it's going to be stuff like this. So yeah, I'll see you when I see you. But have a good rest of your night, and we'll talk again later, man. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna finish this up, get all the base coats down, and then add the Agrit's Earthshade, and then I'm gonna call it a night. To be honest, this is a little bit too long, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all this done. I don't think I'm going to. It's already been how long? An hour, and I'm not even anywhere. I really haven't moved anywhere, to be honest. Just the fucking base coats. I haven't even got into the shading yet, to be honest. So we definitely have a lot to do. I think I'm gonna try and just stop thinking about this as if it's a race, because I know it's not. But as long as you guys find it interesting, I guess. Let's see. Let me look at this picture. Um, we can do the white now. The wraith bone. Um, so all of these fucking crazy stuff. This guy has some crazy fucking yeah, I know they need to last. This guy specifically has a lot of meat on his body, if that makes sense. He has quite the meaty fucking flesh parts. As you can see, the his back is literally fucking bulging. So he has quite the fleshy shit to get through. Um, so I'm gonna paint this guy with the wraith bone, all these fleshy areas, and then I'm gonna go over it with a mix of the volupus pink and then the Careburn Crisbin, Crimson. Sorry, Jesus fucking Christ, I couldn't say that properly. Um, but yeah, so I'll get all this fucking fleshy shit out of the way. Oh, he was asking your plan. Yeah, I'm going to do a. Oh, Chris, how's it going, man? Nice seeing you in here. I didn't think you were actually going to join tonight, to be honest. But I'm glad you're here in here regardless. I got to go to bed soon for work, so I can imagine you probably do as well. Um, so I don't expect you to be in here too long. Um, but yeah, the hall's quite exaggerated with the amount that I got, to be honest. So we have quite a lot of fucking work to do in that aspect. But we're gonna work through this one step at a time. Hey, there's nothing wrong with you watching hockey. It's not really my mamma jamma, you know. It's not really my thing, but to each their own. I don't know if that's just something you grew up with or whatnot, but I've only ever been to or attended one hockey game as a kid. So, yeah. Oh, oh, it's only 7. All right. For me, it's 9:51 at the moment. So it's quite late in terms of when I need to be in bed and getting my ass to sleep. So I have quite the bit of um, quite the bit of a time difference between us. No wonder why a lot of the times you don't come in here right away. If I get off work at fucking 5, it's like 3 o'clock for you. I didn't even realize that. I can only imagine like STR. I think he's like in Tennessee, but I'm not quite sure where he lives. I think he's mentioned it at least once. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I know my grandmother. I don't really talk to her, but she's in Alaska, so I think they're like 4 hours apart in terms of the time. Oh, he's in Nashville. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. So I think he's within the same time zone I am, but I'm not quite sure. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, STR was in here earlier. Um, he was only in here for a little bit though, um, just to check in and whatnot. I think he had other stuff going on tonight. But I'm gonna get this Nurgling painted up, get the base coat on him, do the same with the mushroom. Hey, Francis, how's it going, man? I didn't expect you to join in, but it's nice having you here tonight. I'm just getting everything painted on this fucking Nurgling at the moment, trying to get into all of his creeks and crevices. Yeah, he's over in Canada, the BC time zone. I don't know why before Christ fucking popped up in my head when I heard that, but there you go. Oh, that's another part of his body that I need to get. This guy has a lot of weird fucking fleshy parts, to be honest. I'm gonna have to paint these all separately. All these skulls too. Jesus Christ, that was a little bit fucking off. Whatever. Mm, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this too. This guy needs to be watered down a little bit more. This Nuglian's a little bit too fucking too thick on his paint. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so Chris, I'm gonna end up with this. By the time I'm done with this, I'm gonna end up with such a fuck off army. Like we could literally play a fucking 3,000 point game. I don't know how much these death guards like represent in the game wise in terms of points, but holy fuck, just the pockwalkers, like you said, are gonna end up being a couple hundred points, and then the Hellbrute and everything else. Like this could be a fucking a long ass game if it came down to it. If I decided to bring everything, you know. Oh, that's a skull right there too. Shit, I didn't even fucking see this. Yes, it's a nice fucking Terminator, man. That's what I'm working on tonight. I'm trying to get all the his back fat and whatnot done, but we've gotten most of his just the base coats done at the moment. Well, the silvers, the brass and whatnot. I'm trying to get all that done before what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna get all the base colors, and then I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna put the Agrit's Earthshade over all of it, and then I'm gonna get off for the night just because I have work in the morning. Um, I mean, I would like to continue to work on this, but I just don't have time for tonight, to be honest. And yeah, I would like to kit bash these. I mean, if I ever decide to get another one of these, I will definitely kit bash them in the future. But I want to paint these guys like legitly according to their box. Um, but yeah. No, no, no. These guys aren't a part of the haul at all. These are the ones that I bought off of Amazon. Everything else is sitting down there. It's just I've gotten these bases done for this guy, so I decided to work on him tonight instead of the stuff that I bought from that Facebook deal. Um, I'm going to pretty much just work on the stuff that I have primed at the moment and then go from there in terms of what I want to work on. but there's quite the fucking selection of things to do. So I'm really I got an infinite amount of shit that I want to do or I can possibly do is the word I would like to use. I have so much to fucking work on that it's mind-boggling at this point. Like I never thought I would be in this position to where I have so much that I fucking I couldn't get it done in a couple months even if I tried. Oh, yeah, yeah, those fucking Terminators. Yeah. I will definitely work on those for sure. I just need to figure out exactly how to paint them, and figure out what I want to do with them to get them looking nice. And I just fucking got white on this fucking brass. God damn it. All right. I was saying your Terminators from the hall. Oh, okay. The Chaos Space Marines. Yep. The Chaos Terminators. Oh. I'm just gonna paint this mushroom. Get him nice and sexy. Not really, but this fucking mushroom is so difficult to get between all these cracks and crevices that it has. I don't want to like dislodge it from the base itself, but fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Alright. Alright, let me get off all the fucking paint from this. Alright. Let's um let's use this brush. Let's do the Agrit's Earthshade on all this, and then we'll be good for the night. I'll finish it all up tomorrow for sure. And then I will work on a Custodes. After I'm done with this guy, I will do a Custodes unit, since I'm halfway done with one of the Custodes. Um, so it won't be so overwhelming or such a large amount to get through tomorrow. This guy, it's just mostly the shading and the highlighting that I need to do. But I can generously throw this fucking Agrit's Earthshade over everything. I love this shit, especially for the Death Guard, because it gives it such a grimy fucking feeling to it. Like, you could just cake this shit on here to such an extent that it really doesn't even fucking matter, and it will still look great. I could fucking dump this bottle straight on the fucking model, and it will still look good. Like, I love how this comes out on the Death Guard units. Anything else, it would probably look like shit. But since Death Guard is supposed to look grimy and gross, you can just cake this shit on here like it's nobody's business. I need more. Thankfully, I have another bottle of this shit since I have so much fucking Death Guard to go through. But holy fuck, I'm gonna end up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through everything, to be honest. In terms of like the Agrit's Earthshade, like I'll probably get through half of it by the time I fucking run out. Just because it requires a lot on these models. At least the way that I paint them. Um, I don't know how other people paint them, but like my method is requires a lot of it. Yeah. I'm not gonna put the Agrit's Earthshade over the Nurgling either, because I'm gonna put like either the Volupus Pink or the Careburn Prisman. I think I watched Karate Kid when I was younger. Not recently though, but as a kid, yes. I don't. I don't think I remember much from it, to be honest. All right. Oop, shit. So this is how he looks right now. I don't know if you can see this. A lot of it hasn't dried yet, but we're getting there. I still have a lot of highlighting and shading to do with this guy. So, and a lot of it hasn't actually dried yet. This mushroom, I'm going to try and go for green this time instead of the blue. But yeah, we're looking pretty good on this guy, to be honest. He's coming out really good for how I want him to be. Um, yeah, one swing at a time. But yeah, I think it looks good. I appreciate you guys saying it looks good. Um, I know that it could be better, and I'm gonna definitely finish it up tonight or tomorrow. This is what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 second. Um, where the fuck are the custodies units? I put them in here. Oh, they're right here. I forgot. So this is like the original like stuff that I've bought, right? So all of these right here are Space Marines. These are the custodies, right? So I have already went ahead and like gone over the silver and the red with these two golds. So these two really don't need much. They literally don't need anything else. These three are all black, so I'm gonna have to go over them in a more detailed manner. But Space Marines wise, I have 2, 4, 6, 7 left to do. Um, the Flesh Tears, and then um, yeah, I have quite the Space Marines to get through. I have 2 boxes of Space Marines I need to paint. I have a Dreadnought to paint as well. Um, and then all the fucking Death Guard. But I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna finish this guy tomorrow. I'm gonna get him finished tomorrow, and then I'm going to finish one of the Custodes units. So we'll have 2 models finished for Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, we're going to work on another Space Marine of Flesh Terrors, get that guy looking fucking fresh, and then we'll move over for Wednesday to another Death Guard unit. If I don't manage to get Wednesdays done, I will do a Death Guard for Wednesday, Thursday, and then finish off with Custodes for Thursday. So for the end of the week wise, we will be left with this. By the time I go up to my girlfriend's house, this is what we'll have for the Space Marines and Custodes. And then all the Death Guard. So we'll end up getting 2 Death Guards done, 2 Custodes, and then 1 Flesh Terror for this week. So yeah, and then going forward, starting next week, we'll work on Death Guard, Custodes, Space Marine. And then once all 3 of these are gone, then it's just going to be Death Guard, Space Marine, Death Guard, Space Marine, Death Guard, Space Marine, just over and over and over and over, you know? So by the end of all of this, I'll have 3 full armies. I'll have a Custodes army, a Flesh Terrors army, and a Death Guard army that I can work with in the future. But like just to complete everything I have currently, just to finish, just if I were to build everything that I have and paint everything that I have, we are sitting at probably 2 to 3 months worth of miniatures. If I don't buy anything else, if I don't buy a single fucking model from now until 3 months from now, that's how much we have to paint if I continue this pace of at least 2 Space Marines and 2 Death Guard per week. Um, that's where we're sitting at the moment. Um, and that's with me going at a really fast pace. You know, like if some of these Death Guard take longer, 2 or 3 days, then we could be looking at 4 months. But I don't really expect that to happen, to be honest. I think 2 months, 2 or 3 months is a reasonable situation. And then during the weekends when I'm at my girlfriend's house, I'm probably going to go ahead and build a lot of the Death Guard bases up and the other Space Marine bases for the Flesh Tears and whatnot. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much where we sit at, um, what we're working with, what we're doing. Um, yeah, I will be here tomorrow, probably around 8 o'clock. 8:30 at the latest, most likely. Oh yeah, and we have a million fucking poxwalkers to do, but I will get those done as well. This is what we have to work with at the moment. I will show you this real quick. Um, I don't know if you can how well you can see that down there, but that is all Death Guard. That is literally all the fucking Death Guard. Um, this is all the Space Marines and the Custodes, and this is what we've finished so far. This is all the Custodes and the Space Marines, and then all the fucking all of these zombies, and then all the Death Guard down there that you can't see. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 ish. Um, if you're here, I appreciate it. If not, I'll talk to you later. But have a good night, everybody. Peace out.